I never could understand how a lion can't walk hand in hand with a snake, or how oil can't mix with water, or how light and darkness can't go together. They can't, they don't, they never could, and they never will. Check it out. Shalom family, it's your brother Josiah, giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, and I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. And I want y'all to check out this verse with me. This the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness? A yoke is a wooden bar that binds two animals together, so they can pull a plow or a cart as a team. You see, if one animal is stronger or different, like an ox or a donkey, the work becomes crooked, dangerous, and unbalanced. Paul is getting this from the law. You see, what Paul is saying here is we're not supposed to bind ourselves spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally with people that don't share our walk, our belief, and our fear for the Most High. And if you do, you'll always be pulled off course, slowed down, and God forbid, corrupted. You see, unbelievers can be those who reject the faith, disobey the commandments, and refuse to walk in the spirit of truth. They may claim to believe in God, but their fruits show otherwise. Those unbelievers can be those who scoff at the commandments of God, saying you don't have to keep the law. They can also be those who follow false doctrines, i.e. Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, atheism, etc. They can even be an Israelite in the world that refuse to repent and stay in sin. What fellowship, you might ask? Fellowship can be deep companionship, intimate relationships, sharing and or being connected in some way, shape, or form. Righteousness is keeping God's laws and walking in the Spirit. Unrighteousness is breaking God's laws and living in sin. Now we really need to ask ourselves, how can someone who is truly trying to live pure, holy, and disciplined have a real partnership with someone who embraces sin, worldliness, and rebellion? One serves the Most High and His Son, and the other serves his flesh, Satan, and his own belly. This is the book of Amos chapter 3 and verse 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? If you and someone aren't on the same path spiritually, one is trying to please the Most High and the other is trying to please his flesh, you're either destined to clash or get corrupted. Agreement in spirit is crucial if you want to walk in righteousness. This is the book of Sirach chapter 13 and verse 17. What fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb? So the sinner with the godly. The wolf devours the lamb. They don't walk together. Likewise, the sinners and the righteous. They can't truly walk together without conflict, danger, or compromise. It's the mighty book of St. John chapter 3 and verse 19. And this is the condemnation that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. Light and darkness are enemies. They can't exist together. People in sin hate the light because the light exposes the wicked deeds. And eventually they'll either reject you or try to dim your flame. It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 33. Be not deceived, evil communications corrupt good manners. Bad company will ruin your righteous mindset. You might think you're strong enough to stay righteous, but if you're around sin, God forbid, it wears on you and it could dull your spirit over time. Paul was writing this to the Israelites in Corinth, a congregation in a filthy, pagan, idol-worshiping city. The city of Corinth was known for sexual immorality, idolatry, Greek philosophy, etc. Just like modern-day America today, which is the daughter of the ancient city Babylon. Paul told them to get out from among them and be separate. And the Lord tells us the same thing, to get out of America and stop following her ways. So family, don't change your ways, compromise, blend together, or play both sides. You were never called to blend in. You were called to shine. So family, don't hide your light and stop trying to dim your light to fit in with darkness. Stand firm, be bold, and shine bright. Because the Most High gave us a choice. We got this, family. Let's choose life, righteousness, and never look back. And with that, I want to give all honor and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, and I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Remember to always repent and pray. Shalom.